Clippers arriving earlier, getting mentally prepared to go to work on the road. Welcome to another Groundhog Day NBA game. Shadows or not, it's time to get it going. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in bench scoring. He's a pick-your-poison threat. He can pass, score at all three levels, and has a knack for getting to the line. He said, quote, "I don't make a decision until I see fit. That's why I'm so effective. My mind isn't predetermined." Guys, he keeps them guessing.
He's just a walking bucket in the alley. Thanks a lot for that. And a look at the stats for James Harden.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Beverly and George make up the backcourt. Then it's Serge Ibaka. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Batum in at the 4-man spot. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Harris the 3 with Durant at the 4. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Jordan in at the center position, locking down the middle. And a few teams falling way behind in the standings now, Doris. How do they keep their spirits high, you think?
Well, I think first and foremost, BA, these are professionals with a job to do. And so you come in and you continue to grind. You continue to love the process of trying to get better, trying to improve your skill set. You find joy where you can. And sometimes that's not about winning and losing. Sometimes it has to be about, am I making progress every single day?
Harris misses. Here are the Clippers. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
You have to credit their game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now here's Leonard, coming off a terrific game against New York. Beverly shot off. Here's Irving. Called on the way up, so he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Many people believe that Kyrie Irving has the single best handle in the game. I don't know if he's the best, but I know he's elite, he's precise, he makes everything look easy.
Take a break, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Irving. And Kyrie Irving with his great handles. It's not just for show. He legitimately opens up space with the moves, Doris.
Yeah, he does. Kyrie can create just enough of a window to get himself a shot in any circumstance. And that's the reason this guy's such a threat to score. There isn't a defense that can keep Kyrie Irving from getting where he wants to go.
Now here's Harden. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game.
George, tremendous vertical. How fast does he get off his feet?
Pass to Batum. To the middle. Leonard, double team. Rebound Brooklyn. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
What I love is that early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way. You know, it really establishes the attitude you want.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Durant. Blocked again!
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Beverly with it, now guarded by Harris. 4-3, Leonard, that one's good.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
The Nets have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Harden against George. Outside Irving. Up top Durant. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, Pat Beverly said he's trying to be the best defender on the planet. And the way he competes, I believe him.
I believe it too. I mean, this young man from Chicago spent 5 years fighting and scrapping overseas. Defense became his meal ticket. But even in the NBA, he's never lost that chip on his shoulder.
What you have to love about Patrick Beverly is the long road to the NBA and his commitment to getting there. Think about this, guys. 3 different European leagues before he signs with the Rockets. I don't know how you can't appreciate that kind of work ethic.
Here's Kennard after the basket by Brooklyn. .55 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 so far. On the wing, Green. 23 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact with the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated, trying to get a way to stop it.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Kennard outside. He buries it from 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets out in front, up 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And so in the game for the Clippers, the talented pair of George and Kawhi at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Williams in at the point. Now here's George. 17 points for him last game against New York.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
And that one's good by Durant. And confidence is such a huge part of success. So which coaches do you think do the best job instilling that in their players, Grant?
You know, I believe that coaches that are engaged with their players, understand who their players are, the coaches who've taken the time to know their players are the ones who can instill the most confidence. Part of it is just understanding who you're dealing with and what that player needs to be successful. Every player is different, and I strongly believe that the good coaches, the great coaches, understand how to connect and get the most out of the players they have.
The great coaches have always been the best psychologists. Irving finds Durant. Over Morris. That shot is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. That makes it interesting here.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Now here's Leonard. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
Irving attacking. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Leonard.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity. Boy, when you consider the dominance of Kawhi Leonard, certainly physicality is part of it. Long arms, huge hands, broad shoulders, incredible strength. He seems to have a body built for this game.
Now here's Zubac. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Williams. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Irving with it. Guarded now by Morse. Puts up a three. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Harris. And now it's a 6-point Nets lead. Doris, how about Kawhi Leonard? 6'7", 7'3" wingspan, and a +8 in that regard.
All of those things, BA, contribute to this guy when he puts his mind to it, being perhaps the hardest guy to score against in the league. You combine that with what he's become on the offensive end, an elite three-tier scorer. This guy is as good as it gets right now.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Here's Jackson. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Here's Durant. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Durant's got 6 points.
Just so full of confidence. This guy knows he's at the top of his game. Kevin Durant excels cashing in from right there.
For Los Angeles, they've got 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Out to Beverly. Lots of room. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Outside, Brown. Jordan high post. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. Now Durant. 37 points his last time out. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, how about the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
Now Kennard. And the layup is good off the glass. Kennard's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Here's Durant. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Nets. They're up by 6, and we'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. And with Durant back in action, you know the Achilles will be on his mind and everyone else's. Shaq, you see him returning to his pre-injury form.
There haven't been a lot of success stories coming back from an Achilles, but if anyone can do it, it's Kevin Durantula Durant.
Yeah, I think it's going to take more than a year, though, Ernie, for sure. But Durant, like Jack said, he's the one guy who can do it.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Harris the 3 with Durant at the 4. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Jordan in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to George. No one near him. The rebound by the Nets.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Leonard against Irving. Tipped. And they'll keep possession. Right side Durant. He drives in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Pass to Ibaka. Back to Beverly. George outside. And the Clippers miss again.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Harden with the slam.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo!
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Well, the length and lateral quickness of Kevin Durant, it's what makes him an impactful player on both ends of the court.
And what I love about him, BA, is that Durant can defend in the paint and on the perimeter equally as well. He also has great timing when challenging shots. And lately, he has received more credit for his defense, but you feel like he's still slipped on just a little bit.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Up top, Harden. George defending. Out to Harris. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Harden. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got his third assist of the night.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Beverly. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. The drive by... Oh, that was something else, man!
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Ibaka for 3. Drains the triple.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside Irving. Going inside. Shoots over Beverly. George against Harden. The shot's good. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Brooklyn, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot.
I think for the Nets, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
But how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, he is all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make the play.
Seconds left in the third, and we're going to have a jump ball. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Green. Stolen by Jackson. With the drive, and the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Jordan. Outside, Brown. That three's off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And down it goes. 2 points.
Gorgeous. That pull-up jumper is simply gorgeous. Paul George rises above everyone.
Here's Irving. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off. With 1 on the clock. Oh, yes, he did!
That's incredible!
Wow! And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Nets. They lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Los Angeles, on the wings, it's George and Kawhi. Then there's Lou Williams. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Batum in at the 4. Blocked! George for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant finds Harden. Over Williams. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Los Angeles has got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Tipped away. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Here's Batum. Off target with the 3.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Harden. Takes it. Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Williams against Brown. Williams' shot is good.
If you need a bucket under big-time pressure, Lou Williams is your guy.
On the wing, Harden. Here's Durant. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And the Nets lead by 7.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Left side, Williams. George outside. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
The floater. Durant's shot is off. It's stolen by Green. The kick to Durant. Oh, not wasted any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brown. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Harden, lets the 3 fly, and the Nets miss again. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And Leonard, here we go. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
This guy is such an excellent finisher at the rim. He's got incredibly long arms and very strong hands.
Pass to Durant. The 3. Paul George pulls down the board. The trail. Leonard with the ball. Harden picks him up. Leonard, shot's good.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
Outside Irving. Oh, he nails it!
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Batum takes it inside. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Harris outside. On the wing, Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Nails it from 3. And now a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
A natural-born scorer is Kevin Durant. He puts in the time, and it pays dividends on the floor.
Timeout called. The Clippers. They're trailing by 6. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, Kawhi Leonard is a career 85% free throw shooter. You do not want to put him at the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. And he commits the intentional foul. And here are the Nets now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again. It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
George's shot is off. Beverly with a steal. Inside. Out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.